What's up, guys?
Welcome back to the All That Podcast with Grace
And Juliet.
We are so excited for our second episode, and we just want to say thank you to all of our new fans and followers that have watched our video on YouTube and who have followed us on TikTok. We've gotten so many follows, likes, and everything.
We want to thank y'all so much for this because it means a lot. We did not expect this for all the support. So just thank y'all once again. We're going to start with our first segment today, and it's about the Nichols game. Grace, you want to talk about it?
I'll read out some stats. First, Garrett Nussmeier. He had 302 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 27 out of 37 passing. Running back Caleb Jackson, 9 carries, 19 yards. CJ Daniels, 4 receptions, 71 yards. Ryan Lacey, 5 receptions, 65 yards, 3 touchdowns. Really good. Gave us a scare with he almost got injured, but
yeah. I think overall it started off pretty rocky for sure. It was very close until the end of the third quarter, and we kind of pulled away. That's not going to take away what Nichols did. I just want to shout out them. They were very physical at this game.
Unexpected.
I was not expecting it at all. I thought we were going to come in the game and blow them out like in the beginning of the first quarter. However, that did not happen, and the final score was 44-21. It seemed like we dominated the whole game by looking at the score, but if you actually look at the highlights and actually were at the game, it was a disaster.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think we can take away some few I guess improvements to the game. Like, what do you have to say about it?
I think just starting off strong because I feel like in the beginning of the game it was very wait, I thought you were gonna be blowing them out. Like we always are so strong in the first drive and then we can't follow through by getting into the end zone, and then we just start fizzling out. But then we get back. I do think we had really good kick returns.
Yes.
Really good.
Yes, it was Xavier Thomas. First one was a little, why did you do that? But then after he had 114 yards total for the kick return, and that's a huge improvement compared to last year. Obviously, our special teams haven't been the best over the past 2-3 years. But last Saturday was a huge improvement. So that's something to look forward to. We also wanted to point out our attendance at the game. So I did not expect there to be that many people just because it's Nichols, but we also have to think, it's a first home season opener of this year. I don't know if that makes sense. Or first home game of this year. And the attendance was 100,242 people. The stadium lights there, they were going so purple and gold. Cool. Our reactions to the first touchdown too. It was amazing. It was I don't know, it was a one of a kind experience too.
It was we got chills, even just before the game started, watching the band come out on the Golden Girls. It was just whoa, this is so cool. Yeah. And me and another girl who's our suite mate, we were in awe. We were getting chills.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, Grace started to cry at the beginning of it because you didn't think it was real.
Wait, I did?
Yes, you did. I remember that. But
it was just so surreal because I've been to 2 games before, but being a student and in the student section was just so fun, and the tailgate was so fun. It was our first tailgate.
It's Grace and Juliet. We are at the game. Home opener.
Yes, home opener against Nichols.
Just ignore her. We're so excited. We think we're gonna win.
Yes, by 40.
First LSU touchdown. Third touchdown of the game. We're getting yay!
We went to Big Cheesy too.
Yes.
It was my second time, but it was my first time actually going into the restaurant. I think it was pretty good, but we needed food a lot because going to the tailgates, you're out there the whole time, and even though it wasn't sunny, you're moving around nonstop. You're talking to literally whoever is in front of you.
Yeah, you don't have time to eat a lot of meals during the day.
Yeah,
because you get ready so early because you go through to other things before you actually go to the tailgate.
Yeah.
So Big Cheesy was literally my first meal, but
Yeah.
it was so good.
I think
so.
it was like a good day. Like
It was
yeah.
a really really good day. We were so tired afterwards though, but
yeah, it was
pushed through.
Yeah, we pushed through. Going back to the game, I wanted to mention some of Brian Kelly's post game press conference thoughts. So the number one thing that kind of stood out to me was him saying that we need to be a 4-quarter football team. Obviously, you've seen even from the past 2 years, we kind of started off strong the first second quarter, then after halftime we kind of just crumble and fall apart. So we need to finish game strong and also start off game strong too, because otherwise you're not going to be teams like South Carolina that we have this upcoming week. I also want to say that we did not have the same energy or physicality like we did at USC. He was saying that I didn't know this, but so Sunday night was a game, and then they flew back and they got home at 5 in the morning on Monday, and they said practice Tuesday. So from Tuesday to Thursday or Friday, they were just like working out, watching film, and that had to be like so exhausting on their bodies and also like their brains. It's just been a lot. We've seen them out through class, literally on the scooters nonstop. South Carolina also has a lot of momentum coming into this week. They had a really good game against Kentucky, so it's going to be a lot for us to handle them, especially on the road. I know South Carolina has a huge stadium. Their football fan base has been like incredible for them, whether they've had good seasons or bad. Brian Kelly said he needed to coach better, which is obvious, but the running game is another big part, especially since we lost Sean Emery.
Speaking of that, that's the biggest sadness that happened last week. We in our last episode, we were so excited to have him back. It was his first game back, and we were so excited. And then like 2 days later, whatever, he's out with a torn ACL.
Yeah, cue the clip of when we were so excited, like last episode. Yeah. That was really bad. Sean Emery back. He actually did really well. He had 61 yards.
I think the next game is gonna be I think it's gonna be close. I think it'll be I think it'll be a really good game. Even though it's away, we'll be watching it on our TV. But I think it'll be a good game, and this game will like really tell us like how we're gonna be as a team. Well, how they're gonna be as a team moving forward into the other games that we have this year.
Yeah.
Other things that happened last week: the rain, torrential downpour. Walking into class, I didn't own a rain jacket last week, and I just had my tiny umbrella, and it was not really working. Flooding everywhere. Then we have a hurricane coming tomorrow.
Every day to class was a trek. It felt like a tsunami going there. I literally could not even see the ground. I'm not even kidding when I said this.
So I am freshly 18. I'm finally an adult.
Woo!
Yeah, it's been a struggle being 17. Anytime somebody would ask me how old I was, like, since coming to LSU, I'd be like,
no. I feel like we didn't do much this weekend just because, like, it's first game day.
Yeah, this weekend was so busy.
Yeah. We're gonna show
Bachelorette finale last week. We didn't talk about it on the episode because we filmed before.
I didn't watch it because I didn't even know where I was.
She like watched. So here's what happened. It was on Tuesday night and we all had chapters, so we were late and we're like, oh, we'll try to watch it back. Well, it didn't come out on Hulu yet. Aggravating. Then we tried to watch it on YouTube TV, but we couldn't go back. So we watched the next day, and she didn't really keep up with the season as much. She would just like sit in and be like, oh, like make some comments. But like I actually watched it. I knew Devin was from the start. Like, how could we all saw it? Like, sorry, but
yeah. Also, Devin went to LSU, which I had no clue about that.
We figured that out afterwards.
Yeah,
and I can't and then I went to his Instagram and saw all his LSU posts. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The morning after it actually like aired, I like looked at it like the internet to see what actually happened. I didn't tell y'all, but I kind of knew. I'm not surprised. I don't like those shows. Like, is this an unpopular opinion? But like those shows, I feel like they're just like a waste of time. Like they're all.
But you
stupid.
like the Kardashian shows?
Yeah, I do, because they're like funny. But
I am a big reality TV girl. Like, I'm excited for I didn't watch The Golden Bachelor, but I'm gonna watch Golden Bachelorette, and I'm so excited for The Bachelor because Grant. Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
I love Dancing with the Stars. Also, the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives just came out, and that was one of the best reality shows ever. Like, it's just
I watched
messy. Like, the Kardashians is good. I haven't watched it, like, the new seasons, but it just is like the same stuff, and I'm just like, whatever. But this show is like, I didn't even know half of them were like on TikTok.
No.
I only knew like 3 of them.
Half the shows I watch are honestly because of TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
I would have never gotten into them except like if it wasn't for TikTok. Going into next game, what do you think your score predictions are gonna be?
I mean,
It's a tough one. I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna wake up, and I hope this Nichols game showed to us like we need to get our act together. I think it's gonna be a close game, obviously, but I think in the end we're gonna pull through, maybe by a couple points. But I think our main factor is gonna have to be Garrett Nussmeier. He has to control the offense. He has to be the leader there because without our offense, we won't be anything. Obviously, we already know about our defense. They're not the best. Brian Kelly literally said, "We got what we got. We can't do anything. We can't bench these players." But yeah, I think it's gonna have to be up to Garrett Nussmeier to lead us to a win because without him, it wouldn't go well.
I feel like if we the end of the game is going to be, I feel like it's going to be resulted in a late touchdown.
Yeah.
Last minute touchdown, either by LSU or South Carolina. I think that's how it's going to end. I think it'll be a close game.
Yes.
The whole time. I'm hoping, or I hope we will.
Yeah. But after this weekend, I'm really excited because we're going to have a lot of home games back to back to back. We also want to say that for our next upcoming home games, we're going to plan on interviewing parents, like some of our friends throughout the vlog. We also I'm trying to think, we're gonna do other like segments too. So if y'all have any like things y'all want to see on here, just like let us know in the comments or even on our Instagram. Just like DM us.
We're just really excited for like a big game. But next game is either at 2-something or 3-something.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a little it's going to be a different experience.
Yes.
Because the tailgate's going to start
Yeah, obviously most LSU fans know that most of our home games are at night, whether it's 6 or 6:30. So having a noon to afternoon game is going to be, it's very different. You obviously have to get ready earlier, go to the tailgates and do all that stuff, but I feel like it's going to be a fun experience.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not too hot.
Yeah.
All right, so that kind of wraps it up for today's episode. If you feel like you could be a guest on our podcast and that you would bring anything to it for an episode, just let us know. Shoot us a Instagram DM, TikTok DM,
or comment on this video too.
Comment on this video. Comment on any of our TikToks. And we just want to thank y'all again for
yes.
So we posted our first TikTok, and I was getting so many notifications. I was like, look who's following us. All these people keep following us, and it's honestly so cool how
fast it's kind of
fast.
It's obviously it hasn't grown thousands of views or thousands of.
But we thought we were gonna have 5 views.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna be our sweet mates and some of our friends, but
people have come up to us and told us I saw your podcast. My mom saw your podcast on TikTok.
There's people in my sorority who've seen it, and then also people in my classes that I've never really talked to, and they said, "Oh wait, I saw your podcast. It's good."
Yeah. So if you see us in public, I know we're not celebrities.
No, just tell us hi.
Just tell us hi.
It means the world to us.
It does. It means a lot. I think that's all for today. It's been Grace.
It's been Juliet.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching today's episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, email at allthatpodcast12@gmail.com.
Or drop a comment on this video or DM us at our Instagram, allthatpodcast. See you next time. Woo!